What's up, YouTube? Here I am filming a makeup tutorial. I haven't filmed one of these in maybe 3 years. I know I always said in my previous videos I was going to be consistent, but babe, we are in 2024. It is March. I'm playing no games, you know? So I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows with Born This Way in the color Shortbread. I think this brush is from Sephora, the Sephora concealer brush, and I just do that, you know, to clean up my eyebrows. I didn't color them in yet, but let's talk about how many times I've said I was going to do something and how procrastination has been the end of me. Even though one thing I will say, I have been consistent in the gym. I'm really proud of myself for doing that. I'm hoping I can make some silent workout videos and, you know, just bring you guys along with me during my day. And I've said this before, but I think what made me lose my momentum is feeling like I'm not really getting views like that, and all these people view my story on Instagram, and then when it came to YouTube, it's a whole different audience. And I'm like, all right, well, a lot of people always ask me how I do my makeup. By the way, I'm just using my Morphe brush, Morphe M173. I love this concealer brush. Now I'm going to just set my concealer with a literally white color. Come back. I haven't been doing eyeshadow since I already have these dramatic mega volume lashes, which I can't decide if I take them off or not. So I'm used to doing my makeup with music in the background, so I'm just gonna be chatting. Bear with me. I almost thought about doing like a silent get ready with me, but no. So I'm using Cherry Blossom in Huda Beauty's color corrector. My camera's not focusing. Now I'm just gonna blend that out with the same Morphe brush. Lately, I've really liked this brush instead of using a sponge. I still use a sponge to, you know, blend out any harsh lines, but I noticed my technique, my makeup comes out a lot more seamless with brushes. I never thought I would think that. So I'm gonna let that sit. Now I'm using Haus Labs Lady Gaga's foundation. Usually I do a tint moisturizer during the day. This is in the shade 280 Light Medium. This is usually my vacation color. I actually love this foundation. Like, the color match, I mean, it makes me a little more tan. For me, my technique really, since I'll talk to you guys through this, is not putting my foundation directly underneath my eyes. Is how I have like a seamless effect and it's not creasing on me. Now I'm using my IT brush from Ulta foundation brush. I don't know if it has a number on it. Number 101. And I'm just blending my foundation out. I mean, how many get ready with me and makeup routines is not already on YouTube? I can add mine to it. I wish I wouldn't get copyright for music because I like love listening to music as I do my makeup. So now I'm gonna use Patrick Ta's contour in the shade She's Bronzed. I really love this cream contour, like that and the blush that I'm gonna use after. So lately, this year, the word of the day is consistency. And I'm a strong believer, like anything that you set your mind to do, you can do. It's something you have to be passionate about. You can't go into anything and have self-doubt. And I feel like that's what I've been doing lately. It's really just doubting myself. And now I'm like, you know what? what's worse? If I don't try at all, or if I just go for what I want. And I've just been going for what I want. Manifestation, consistency, you know. Also, let me know any other videos you'd like to see from me. I have had a lot of girlies request a workout routine because I'm gonna show you after when I change. I have lost like 40 pounds. That was another reason I wasn't filming like that. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna use shortbread Too Faced. I was not feeling comfortable with myself and my body. And like, confidence is number one. Like, how can I be on camera if I'm feeling insecure? Now I'm gonna go in with Sienna, my favorite concealer, Hourglass. Honestly, I get what the hype is about. I'm sure this is not the only makeup video if you're watching this. I'm watching other makeup tutorials because this is really trending for a reason, and it's always sold out because it's really chef's kiss. So I understand the hype. Some things, you know, on TikTok are just overly hyped and not worth the hype. But this is the one product I will say I will keep buying in my makeup collection. While I let that concealer sit, I'm gonna go in with Patrick Ta's She's a Doll blush. Just look at that color. I love the pink. It comes out really pigmented, so I will say be careful. And I'm gonna use this technique where I put the powder first and then I'm gonna put the cream. So start right there. Powder. Now using this brush, I don't have the links to these brushes. I'm pretty sure they were from subscription I had. Look at that already without being blended. Yep. As that sits, I'm gonna go in here, blend this out. My technique is really tapping instead of brushing. Personally, the tapping effect is like what's really elevated my makeup to look more seamless, blended, by just tapping instead. I'm gonna put some right here, my Hourglass. I really wish I had better lighting here. I wish I had a space for vanity. I don't. Here. I'm finally using my sponge. I moved over to see if I have better lighting here. I toned it down a little bit and... Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe concealer brush. Here I am lightly tapping it. Brushing very lightly so I'm not taking off that product. Swiping up because we want like an awake cat eye effect. And the same thing on the other side. So one thing I'll say that I learned this year is, you know, don't be afraid to show up as yourself and be consistent. Alright, so now I'm going in with Hourglass Sepia and I'm gonna let that sit. I'm like running out, but I had to order more. This will do. Just a little bit there. And then I'm going back with my Haus Labs foundation. Oh, I have it right here. And I'm just going to where I concealed place the foundation right there. Lightly, not too much. And I'm gonna pat, blend. And this is where I'm gonna use my sponge a little bit to blend the blush. Sorry. And any harsh lines that may be there. I'm gonna let this sit. Alright, so now I'm just gonna take that concealer. I let it sit for a little bit. I'm gonna blend out with my brush up. And then I will use my sponge just a little bit. I haven't got used to the method of just the brushes, even though I love how full coverage it looks. But just to take off any excess concealer, I'm gonna blend. And then I'm gonna be going in with my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. This is what helps me not crease. Like, I really love this, by the way. This I got off Amazon. And that's how I put my setting powder. Alright. I can't wait for you guys to see the full fit. I think it's super cute. It's nothing crazy, but like everything is so color coordinated. I just feel like it works out perfect. Alright, now I'm putting my setting powder. I don't want any creases. So I did the other side off camera. It's like an instant blur. Can't wait to do my lips because I look like I have no lip. Now I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty in the shade Cherry Blossom. And this is what really gives me the blur effect. Alright, so I dip my powder like this. I rub it on my hand beforehand. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And then I gently pat. I'm gonna pat. You're not gonna drag it. I'm gonna pat it gently underneath. Everywhere you concealed. This is one of my favorite setting powders. This and Laura Mercier. I'm just gently patting. I'm gonna do that right underneath my contour. You know, the lighting, I swear. I'm gonna add pictures so you can see my contour looks better offline. And plus, we're also not finished yet. We're gonna go over it with a setting powder, bronze and more blush. Haven't done my eyebrows or my lips, but this is a super quick makeup that I do in 30 minutes. I really don't do too much. Because whenever I'm in a rush, which I'm going out soon, and I don't know why I don't start getting ready faster, because I always think in my head that I have so much time, and I really don't. Anyone else do that? Like, think that you have all this time, and then the time's coming up, and I'm like, I have my friend coming over to take pictures in my lobby, and I'm not even done. I'm like, be on time. Baking. This brush, I don't know where I got it from. I used to get an Etsy, so I used to have all these makeup brushes and makeup skincare stuff sent to me monthly, and it just kept piling up and I didn't really use it. So I use the same technique with my contour. It's really a technique. It doesn't matter what brush you use, obviously the product, but I do a light tap. Like, I don't go too hard. I don't drag. I remember when I first used to do contour, I used to drag and do this. Like I said before, it's really a light tap. continue. You know what I want to try? I want to try to do, like, get little freckles. I want to order it. I feel like I would look so cute with freckles. I wish God blessed me with some natural ones. I have like 2 freckles on my face that you could barely see. They come out more in the sun. So, alright. So there's my fast contour. I'm gonna take pictures with flash, so I definitely don't want to look too pale. And going back with my blush, tapping, because it's so pigmented. Love it. Like, he really outdid himself with this whole cream, blush, and contour. I love it so much. Alright, now I think I went overboard, so we're gonna try to blend that. I put a little bit on my nose, usually more on vacation. I think I put too much blush. I'm just gonna go in and add a little bit of more contour, so I can blend all that in. Now I'm going to be going in with Haas Labs highlighter, and it's in the color Sunstone. I like this because it's not too much of a highlight. Again, just going in with one of my brushes that I already had. I don't know the names of these. But again, tapping lightly. And tap right here. And yeah, I don't go crazy with the highlight like we used to do in 2016. I know you guys are probably tired of staring at my pale lips, so let's do my lip combo. So I'm going in with MAC Cork, my favorite lip liner. I feel like I messed up, so I literally took off my lip liner, fixed it with concealer, a little bit of powder, sharpened my cork, and let's try again. It took me longer than usual. I swear it's because I'm trying to make a video. Blending with my finger. And then I'm gonna go in with Makeup by Mario Soft Nude. I love this lip color. It's so creamy. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of pink to the middle. And take out a little. I really love like a nice blend. We'll go in with Patrick Ta. Little pink, you know, too nude is. Alright. My makeup's basically done. Besides, I'm gonna contour my nose. I don't use cream contour. I'm gonna just do it with this brush. And then I have to do my eyebrows, and we are almost done. I'm definitely gonna add pictures at the end. Do this, a nice little bronze. You know? My eyebrows, I literally just fill them in. I don't do too much. I'm running out of my pencil. I can't do too much. I usually like MAC eyebrow pencil a lot better. And I did it off camera. I brushed my eyebrows with gel beforehand. running late, so I am all done. I'm gonna use my one size, and I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury first because it gives me like a dewy look. This gives me a matte. It like goes perfectly together. So do this. I like to, this is really strong, so I cover my lashes for this. And yeah, I'll probably take my lip liner to touch up anything. We're done with my makeup. Oh, how's it look? Oh, I need to put lip gloss still. Okay, well, this is the outfit. And these are the sneakers. I'm gonna add some pictures because I don't think the video is doing justice.